Welcome to WMUL-FM training. I'm Mike Stanley. This is the 11th video in our series on Rivendell Radio Automation. This video will cover the cart and cut metadata fields in RD Library. Carts have a variety of metadata fields. This video will only cover the less obvious ones. See the manual for a more complete discussion of the metadata fields, including special cases such as promos and program imaging. The first field is the number or cart number. That is the unique identifier of the cart within the system. This is the group box. You can change the group of the cart, but you generally shouldn't. This might create problems with the cart number. You cannot change the cart number, and the new group will not match the cart number. Type will be either audio or macro. Average length. For carts that have only one cut, the average length will be the same as the length of the cut. For carts that have multiple cuts, it will be the average of the individual cuts. You can see that in this cart, the individual cuts range from 7.5 seconds to 19.6 seconds, and the average is 14.1. The average is just for planning purposes. No matter what the average length of the cart is, the cut will play in its entirety. Enforced length, enforced length. If you check the enforced length box, the cut will be time scaled to match the length in the forced length box. Do not use this. It is far better to do any time compression or expansion in Adobe Audition or Audacity so that you can preview the scaled audio before playing back. Usage is a field that we do not use. The Scheduler Codes button brings up the Select Scheduler Codes dialog box. You can use this to edit the scheduler codes assigned to this cart. Song ID is another field that we do not use. We use the Client ID field to record the name of who ingested the song for those songs that were ingested new into Rivendell. That field will be blank for anything that was imported from our old wide orbit system. The Composer field is another field that we use in a non-obvious manner. That field records the original wide orbit cut number of any song that was imported from our old wide orbit system. User-defined can have trivia information and the year it was released. The Schedule Cuts field has to do with carts that have multiple cuts. See Video 19, RD Library, Cut Departing, and Rotation. The Edit Notes button brings up a large text field that you can type anything into. However, that field is not searchable. If you click the Cut Info Record button, it will bring up this dialog box. This box has additional metadata about the individual cut. The description will often be the same as the title of the cart or the file name of the file that the cut came from. For carts with multiple cuts, this should be the title of the individual cut. The out cue is the ending of the audio. For a song, it could be either say cold or fade. For a news package or soundbite, it could be the final few words. The ISCI and ISRC codes are used to uniquely identify commercials and songs. WMUL does not use these fields. Source should usually be the username of who ingested the song. Ingest is the name of the machine that ingested the cut and the date timestamp. Last played is the date timestamp of when the cut was last played. This next block has to do with dayparting. We will cover that in Video 19, RD Library, Cut Dayparting, and Rotation. The final block will allow you to preview the cut through the preview channel. You can also record over it. We will cover recording a cut in Video 18, RD Library, Managing. There are a few metadata fields that only show up in the RD Library main screen. The only field that is of interest is the Talk field. That field tells you how far into the song the lyrics start. If you want to talk up the front of the song, this tells you how much time you have to do so. That concludes our video on the metadata fields in RD Library. Our next video covers jumping the log in RD AirPlay. Thanks for watching.